Hello, you're here with me today and I'm here with you and I'm excited to be talking about money. This week I've just, been feeling a money vibe, and so I just decided, okay, we're going to talk about money this week. So we're going to talk about how to charge what you're worth. So I will be really transparent. I don't actually like that topic. I don't, or like the way that the topic is worded. I don't like to use the word worth because I don't necessarily think what we charge is always tied to what we're worth. I do think there's like a fair market value for our services, and there is going to be sort of like the low end and the high end of those, market services. Some people might say, I'm worth $2,500 an hour, but comment below if you've heard of a therapist or a psychologist charging $2,500 an hour, but that would be, on the outlier of the bell curve. Most people are going to be charging, what is it, 70% or 80% are going to be charging in the bell curve of what's, normal and ordinary costs for services. So what people I think really are asking is, how do I get, I guess I'm talking about like a little bit of statistics in the bell curve. I don't know how this came up, but how to charge on the higher end of that bell curve, right? Like, how do I get to the, top 20% of that bell curve? How do I go from charging $100 an hour to $200 an hour? And so, it's a twofold answer. The first is really the work where people want to believe in themselves and need to believe in themselves and to really work on their worth and to know that they can charge that they have the education, that they have the skills, that they have, the wherewithal within them to charge, that they can, overcome their money story of poverty or lack, and that, you don't have to live that story. If you came from a family where maybe you were shamed around money, maybe it wasn't appropriate to talk about money, maybe you were made to feel bad about money, or maybe it was just, you just didn't talk about money. So when you have to have a money conversation with a client, that's very uncomfortable to you. And so it's really important to work through your money story, whatever that money story is. Then the other part of that is to make sure that you're doing all the business things that are going to allow you to charge that. Are you answering your phones when people are calling? Are you having those conversations with people and letting them know why you charge this and what are the benefits and how they're going to really get something out of therapy? Are you on your website and on your social media and in your marketing materials talking about pain points? Are you talking about solutions to pain points? That's why when people will really start to spend money and pay for high quality therapy that may, be cost prohibitive in other ways because they're in pain and they want something to be different. And so you have to really set yourself apart by your marketing materials and the type of therapy that you do and the types of clients that you work with. Again, that bell curve, you're not going to be able to work with 100% of people, especially if you're going to be on this higher end. You're going to be working with a specific kind of client. You need to identify who that client is there and how you can market to them. So I'm going to give you another tip on how to charge your worth, but I'm going to thank our sponsor, TherapyNotes, first. If you're looking for an electronic health record to really help you run your practice so that you can focus on some other aspects of your business, I want you to check out TherapyNotes. They're a full service electronic health record that both has a wonderful interface and customer service. So if you need some help with something, you can just pick up the phone and call TherapyNotes. So I want you to check them out today. So I want you to take a moment, maybe close your eyes, go inside, put your hands on your heart, however you go internally. And I want you to ask, what are the blocks? What are your blocks to charging what you want to charge and working with the clients that you want to work with? It could be the area you're working in. I don't care what anybody says. Sometimes that matters. So this is the best time to expand and do a more global practice, right? Move out of your city and move, not physically, but move your practice, put it online. Think about how you can get more people in your state that maybe can align with your rates. I want you to think about what is going on internally for you. Do you need coaching? Do you need some consulting? Do you need therapy? Do you need a money mindset course? Think about those things. Have you read a book on money mindset? Do you know your money type? Have you worked through your stuff? If you've worked through your stuff, then all you have to do is implement some sound business strategies, and you can charge your worth or at the high end of the bell curve, however you want to say that. So I am here most days answering your questions about building a smart private practice. I'll see you soon, everybody. Bye.